Hey wonderful parents, and welcome to Ask Me Doctor by motherhood.com.my. I'm your host Mahira Khan, and today we have the amazing Dr. Junina from Klinik Pakar Kanak-Kanak Junina with us here. Thank you so much for being on the show, Dr. Junina. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's my pleasure to be on the show.
And it's a pleasure having you here. Okay, so here's the thing, parents. We want our little munchkins to be the little warriors that they are, right? But school brings in a parade of sniffles and fevers. So Dr. Junina, can you please help us understand why this happens?
Well, when we send our child to school, we're sending him to be amongst other children. And together, they're supposed to be studying and having fun. But what happens is, they also go there bringing their own personal sets of germs, and that's where the sharing begins. They don't share their toys, but they sure share their germs. It's like a big party there, different types of bacteria, viruses coming together.
So can you say it's sort of like a germ carnival?
Yes, it certainly is, yes.
But seriously, Dr. Junina, is school like this big germ fest, and are our children sort of like the attendees?
Sounds like it, doesn't it? Send your child to school and here's his doctor saying it's a big germ carnival. But the truth be told, it is also where our children's bodies interact and develop immunity against these bacteria that they come into contact with. So it's not all bad.
That's how they build their immunity and grow stronger from it.
Yes, it's actually how the body starts to identify this bacteria and then develop antibodies so that they can fight these infections in the future.
Great. So Dr. Junina, can you tell us how can we as parents help our kids avoid these bugs?
Okay, while we can't totally avoid infections, we can play a role as parents to minimize the number of infections and the severity of each infection. And there are a few important steps that we need to take as parents. One, ensure that your child gets enough rest, and that means sleeping at a proper time and getting enough sleep. Secondly, make sure that the child doesn't miss any vaccinations, because as we know, vaccinations help to protect children against potentially dangerous diseases. And third, ensure a balanced diet, because in a balanced diet are nutrients that are essential in building a good immune system. But in order for them to fully benefit from what they're eating, there is one secret weapon, and that is maintaining good gut health.
So, secret weapon unlocked. So Dr. Junina, why is a happy gut essential for our kids? And not just for their tummies, but also for their immunity as well.
Well, a child with a tummy upset, as we all know, is not a happy child. Whether they're having diarrhea or vomiting, they're going to be miserable,
right,
and they won't be able to go to school. However, the gut is also an important place where nutrient absorption takes place. So if we're to feed a child a proper meal, but the gut's not healthy, they're still not going to be able to absorb the food that they've eaten. Being able to absorb nutrition means that this nutrition can then enter their system and build a better immune system for them. Once they have a good immune system, they can go to school, they won't be falling sick quite so often, and they can focus better in class. A child who can focus better in class is more likely to be able to commit to memory what they've learned, and thus strengthen their memory. So, in summary, a happy gut contributes to happier, smarter, and healthier kids.
Okay, so Dr. Junina, now how do we keep our little superheroes in action? Are there any specific nutrients that can be used sort of like their sidekick?
For many years, I think, we've heard about probiotics and their benefits.
Yeah.
And today, there's so many types of probiotics in the market. Parents are also more aware of this good bacteria that can be bought and consumed in order to protect their children's gut health and immunity in general.
Yeah.
So amongst all these probiotics, studies have shown that the Bifidobacterium lactis HN019 is good at protecting gut immunity and working well together with prebiotics to reduce the child's chances of getting sick.
Great. Okay, so now let's talk about brain power. How can parents give kids the brain boost that they need for top-notch learning?
Brain power, school achievement, these are big topics nowadays. Parents want the best for their children, and one of the things they want is to help their children achieve their full potential.
Yep.
So there are two main players in this memory and learning game. One is DHA. DHA is brain fuel.
Right.
Okay, it's an omega-3 fatty acid that powers up your child's brain and eyes. Health experts have set daily recommendations for DHA intake in children, and this varies according to their age. So if your child is taking the optimal level of DHA, they will be able to learn easier, support IQ development as well as memory, so they can retain what they've learned better.
Right.
The other one is gangliosides. Gangliosides are like construction workers of the nervous system, especially the brain. What these gangliosides do is they help in the formation of brain cell connections and the transfer of messages between brain cells. Gangliosides also stabilize the myelin sheath. This myelin sheath is like an insulating layer around the brain cells, so what they do is to support faster brain message transmission. So DHA and gangliosides, they work together. And what they do is they support learning and memory function. And the better and stronger your child's brain cells connect, the faster the message transfers happens for learning and memory.
Fantastic insights, Dr. Junina. So I have one final question for you, and my final question for you is, why is it so crucial for parents to prioritize their kids' gut health for optimal brain development?
Firstly, a child with no tummy upset is a happy child.
Yep.
And happy children means happy mummies. So that's important for peace to reign in the household.
I like that.
Secondly, if the gut is healthy, then it is able to do its job, which is to absorb all the nutrients that the child has consumed. And these nutrients, as we discussed before, are important both for memory retention, ease of learning, as well as in terms of developing the immune system, which will in turn allow them to go to school with minimal days of absenteeism. So, the gut is an important organ in ensuring overall health and development of a child.
So it all begins in the gut.
Yes.
Hence, superfoods for super kids. Awesome. And to all parents out there, let's keep our mini heroes healthy. Dr. Junina, thank you so much for coming on board and guiding us today.
You're welcome, Mahira. Here's to stronger and smarter futures for our little champs.
Indeed. Okay, so parents, did you know that all these nutrients can be found in Anmum Essential Gold? The new improved children milk formula Anmum Essential Gold is scientifically formulated with Probio DR10, prebiotic, highest DHA level and gangliosides. And as we just learned, these nutrient bundle help support your child's brain and immunity development. It is also the only brand that meets the expert recommended daily DHA intake for children 4 to 6 years old with 3 servings a day. Additionally, it has the highest DHA level compared to major brands of formulated milk powder for children in the market. So build your child stronger and smarter today. This Ask Me Doctor episode is brought to you by motherhood.com.my, supported by Anmum Essential Gold. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again next time. I'm Mahira Khan.
And I'm Dr. Junina.
And this is motherhood.com.my. Bye!
Bye!
But hold up, parents! We have a surprise for you. Be one of our lucky winners to walk away with Anmum Essential Gold for your kids in these 2 simple steps. Step number 1, answer this question. Anmum Essential Gold is now scientifically formulated with Probio DR10, the highest DHA level and gangliosides in its new improved formulation. Is this true or false? Step number 2, leave your answer in the comment section down below and tag 3 friends. That's it. All the best, parents!